Welcome to my YouTube channel where I'll be showing some behind the scenes on some of my footwears. So in the previous clips, you saw how I went to the market, how I got some of the materials I'll be using, and here I was about to start because I wanted to make a slippers for my customer. So I wanted it to be made with a very high sole and it's not too high, medium height. So and this was the beginning of the production. As you can see here, I already marked the pattern of the hopper on the leather. You can see the leather already shining even when I'm not yet done with it. And after that, I proceed to the next step, which is the cutting of the leather. So I don't really need to talk too much as a lot has been shown in this video. And if you're a beginner or you have interest in shoemaking, you can just watch some of my clips. You get one or two ideas and you can come to me in my DM and send a message to me and I'll reply. So in this clip, the next thing was to place it on the lining because we can't just proceed to the finishing of the hopper without lining. And after that, I moved to the next one, which is the sole. I mentioned that my customer wanted a medium ISO, not too high and not too low, not too flat. And after that, I proceed to the next one, the next process, which is adding or weight around the sole, because there are some soles you don't need to add weight, and there are some soles because the ones you won't add weight are those soles that are direct, but this sole is not direct. So that's why I added weight to the sole because my customer does not want it direct sole. So that's why. But I want you to know that in footwear making, it depends on the preference of the customer. You have to work with what the customer wants and do it well. So that's the summary of what I was doing here. And before I welt it, you can see that I made use of it gun because you can't just use gum alone. You need at least it maybe from gas or from it gun, like you can see in this video. So after that, I cut out the welts, the excess welts out of the sole, and I made use of super glue to some parts, as you can see in this video. After that, I cut out the excess soles because this slipper that I'm doing is in a size 42. So the sole, at least the sole can work with I think size 43 and 44. So there was some excess. I had to cut it out with a knife. At this stage, you have to be very, very careful and very patient because cutting of macro sole is not for the weak. In fact, shoemaking is not for the weak at all, because I can remember very well that on this day I was very tired. This method is very tiring. Shoemaker can relate. Yes, because I was stretching my hands because I was just tired there. So when a shoemaker, not shoemaker alone, like somebody like into hand craft work, like when you go to their DM to ask for price and they tell you that this is what I charge, not just charging alone, like you're going to get the best because it's handcrafted. You guys, most times you guys should just be like, hey, it's not your hand. Like you guys will conclude like it's a machine stuff or we don't have blood running in our veins. No, I just want us to have this mindset that any craft, any hand, especially handcrafts, we need to take it seriously when you go into their DM and you start bargaining without conscience. Yes, let me say it that way. So well, let's go back to what I was saying. Okay, so guys, after that I went to the filing machine. As you can see, I had some change of clothes because of the dust of the filing machine. And after filing, the next one was the lacing of the upper. And before I last the upper, I said that in this upper there's a sewing part of it. So I added gum and place it inside the sun for it to dry. Because if you don't calm down, like cool down for the gum to be dried before you last, you might have problem. So that was what was happening in this video. The lasting process. What else? Removing it, last again, remove it, last again for it to be perfect. And you can see the tongue where the tongue will stay. So yeah, I was already done with the lasting of the slippers and I was almost done. And I think in one of my videos I posted how to finish lasting. I don't know, you can check You can check some of my videos. So this is the finished part. You can see how beautiful it looks. So thank you for watching. Please patronize Milagro Fittings for all your foot sweats, and we deliver nothing but the best. Very shining. You need to see how my customer was blushing and blushing. Thank you for watching. Please do also subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and share. Thank you for watching again. Bye.